This is one case scenario which we are going to discuss it. 40 years old female presented with a significant pain on the posteromedial side of the knee after twisting injury while playing badminton since 3 months. Since 3 months she was complaining of pain on deep flexion, tenderness on the posteromedial aspect, and the meniscal tests were positive for her. These are the x-rays which shows a normal alignment of the knee joint as well as the normal alignment of the bones of the knee, hip and ankle. On MRI images, if you'll see, you can see the medial meniscal root tear avulsion, parameniscal type, as well as ghost sign is seen and the meniscal extrusion is seen. Now, can I ask the faculty, Dr. Sachin, what will you do for this?
She's a young girl, she's 40, she's got meniscus extrusion, her long leg alignment is good. So the first thing that comes to my mind is that she does not require any realignment of her mechanical axis. She definitely requires a repair of her meniscus root. This has to be done preferably through a transtibial technique with the help of strong suture tapes in the posterior root of the meniscus. Okay. In addition, because she's young, I will also do another stitch which I call as the extrusion reduction stitch, which is at the junction of the posterior 1/3 and the anterior 2/3, and I will drill 2 tunnels and pass these 2 transtibial repair sutures.
The 2 tunnels, what you have said, like extrusion, if after putting a meniscal root in place, yes, whether you will assess it, whether it is needed that second tunnel, or you will go ahead and do the 2 tunnels?
I will do it in her case because she is 40 years old, and because she is younger, that's why I would do it. If she was an older patient, maybe 60, with the same thing, I probably would not have done it.
Okay. Dr. Kaginolkar sir, anything different from this?
No, this definitely requires fixation. I usually use a single tibial tunnel, and I will pass the suture with a meniscal scorpion and tie it over the tibia.
We will come ahead with that. Dr. Swapnil?
I will do it with the single tunnel only.
Anybody will go with conservative treatment in this?
No.
No. You have meniscectomy, whether you will do meniscectomy, Swapnil?
No.
Huh?
Already it is the ideal indication.
Patient is poor.
No, but it is the ideal indication of repair. I will waive off my charges, but I will do it.
That means you are in favor of meniscal repair now?
Yes. This is the root repair.
That's what. If meniscus repair, which method does it makes difference? Dr. Kaginolkar, just tell me whether the difference of the method with the suture anchor as well as suture pull out, what Dr. Sachin said, does it make any difference?
You mean with the meniscal scorpion that?
No, not meniscal scorpion. The method of the treatment using the suture anchor or a transtibial drilling.
I think transtibial drilling is easier.
Easier, okay.
It is easier to perform, it can be reproduced, it is quick.
But even suture anchor technique is easier. Dr. Sachin has published his paper with knotless suture anchor, and even studies has shown where a biomechanical study has been done where suture anchor is far superior than the transtibial suture pull-out. Dr. Sachin, what's your take on this?
See, frequently these patient category are usually perimenopausal women with big fat thighs, and then to try and get a high posteromedial portal access becomes the only challenge.
She's athlete.
I'm sorry?
She is athlete, she is not obese.
So in this patient with a lean thigh, I would not hesitate to do suture fixation with a knotless anchor. It just helps avoid any form of drilling on the anterior aspect of the tibia. The second situation where I would always want to use a suture fixation is if I'm doing a concomitant high tibial osteotomy, and then there are chances of tunnel coalition. That is probably the second important indication.
Have you ever used any knotted anchor for this?
Yes, in the initial stages.
Which type of anchor?
I've used a 5.5 mm titanium anchor with 2 threads and have tied it down.
Okay, Dr. Swapnil?
I don't have any experience with the sutures, only pull out.
Okay. This was one study, randomized study was done, prospective comparative study, where it shows that significant functional improvement is in both the suture anchor repair and transtibial pull-out suture is there, and no clinical difference it makes. Now, which instrument, as everybody said, to take the bite in the posterior root? Mini scorpion, fast pass, or ideal suture passer with Chia? Which will you prefer, Dr. Swapnil?
It will be a scorpion, knee scorpion.
Okay, anything different?
Same one. Scorpion.
Okay. Dr. Arora sir? Okay. Now, for doing a meniscal root repair, is anybody of the panelists is doing a pie crusting for opening the joint?
Always.
Always. So, Dr. Sachin, which method you prefer, femoral side or tibial side?
I do it on the tibial side, just below the joint line, over the fibers of the MCL, and I would keep the knee in about 10 degrees of flexion, apply a valgus stress, and see that the joint opens up comfortably at least about 6 to 7 millimeters.
Does it make any difference if you are doing it above the meniscus or below the meniscus?
Not really. The amount of opening is the same. In fact, the original published paper shows that it is done on the femoral side and not on the tibial side. But I just find it more comfortable to do it on the tibial side.
Okay. Dr. Kaginarkar, anything different?
No, I'll do it in two different ways. The first way is intra-articular. I'll put a spinal needle from the medial portal and try to do under vision, pie crusting on the medial side in the posterior part. And if that doesn't work, then I'll go on the tibial side, just below the joint, then open the joint.
Okay. Dr. Swapnil?
I usually do just above the joint line, giving a stress and just putting the spinal needles from outside in.
You do in all cases?
All
You do
meniscus
in all
root,
your
yes.
meniscal
Yes,
root,
yes.
Okay. Now, which suture material you are using? Whether tape you are using or
Fiber tape.
fiber tape? Okay. Whether now this has been already told, like medial meniscal root tear free fixation needs it. What we have done, this is root repair. What we have done. This is an old video when Scorpion was not available with us. That time we used to take the bite with the available ideal suture passer. For that, we used to take the bite with the ideal suture passer, 45 degrees. Pass it and put it. I will fast forward it because of time. This is a paracentral tear, radial tear, what we say, type 2. And with the help of the transtibial drilling, what we have done, we pull the sutures from the tunnel. And just fix it. Just last question, what I want to ask to the panelists, like this is the another case where a 45 years old patient presented with a medial side joint pain, but she is having a malalignment when we saw a long standing X-ray for that. Whether your treatment will differ, Dr. Swapnil?
Start with the meniscus root repair only because alignment doesn't seem to be much bad. We
There
can
is a
give
5-degree varus deformity is there.
still maybe. If the
Okay.
arthroscopy view showing there is a complete damage on the medial chondral injury, then I will go ahead with the high tibial osteotomy.
Okay. Kaginalkar sir?
The alignment looks fairly good. I don't think it's a varus and doesn't need osteotomy.
Okay. Dr. Sachin?
So it all depends upon what I see at arthroscopy. If there are grade 2 changes, then I just do a root repair along with the extrusion reduction stitch. If there are grade 4 changes, which is involving a significant portion, which is more than at least 1 by 1 centimeter on the weight bearing area, then I would add unloading.
When we saw on the
valgus
arthroscopy, there was
osteotomy.
grade 4 type was there.
Then I think you're justified in doing a valgus unloading osteotomy on
Then
this.
in that case, whether you'll go ahead and do a partial meniscectomy just, or you'll do a
A repair
repair
along
plus
with an HTO.
HTO. Okay. Similarly, when we saw, we did a HTO along with a repair for this patient, and patient was fine. This was almost a 6 months follow-up. Thank you. Thank you all panelists.